guys, welcome to the next video. So today is the results of the Dove Derma Spa Skin Revive Moisturizing Tan. Mine was in medium, and I have to say I'm really pleased. If I just show you here, I think it's come out really well. I moisturized about twice and I left moisturizing in between. So I moisturized once, left that for 10 minutes, moisturized again, let all of that dry in, then went to bed. And I am actually really pleased with the results. I will put up pictures too. So I have to say I've loved it. The only thing that didn't happen is that my tanologist drops didn't arrive in time. They're still delivering from Amazon. So what I was going to say is, if you do have a situation like that where you can see a clear difference in the skin, which is not what we want at all, we can do some makeup contouring and bronzing and things like that, which I will do quickly with you today. But it's available in Superdrug, it's available in Boots, I think it's also available in Sainsbury's. I can definitely notice a difference. I've just popped it up, we're in the kind of the window here where it's natural lighting, and I really think you can see the difference here. I'm really happy with it. And the thing with Moisturizing Tan is that it doesn't look really obvious, but if you would like 3 or 4 coats, if you've got a paler skin tone, it will come out really natural for you, and I will put up pictures. So I thought what I'll do quickly is just do a little bit of a get ready. So because we haven't got the droplets for our moisturizer or anything like that, I thought we'd quickly get ready. So I'm using my Makeup Revolution, and this is the Hydrate Prime, and we're going to do that now. But I have to say I'm really pleased with it. Do let me know if you've used it before. I think it's just come out really natural. Really make sure that's the only thing, because you don't have a mitt or anything like that. Make sure that you really get everywhere, especially up along here, on the back of your neck, in between your ears, and actually a little bit on your ears too, because then you don't want that to look really white, and then you don't have, the rest of your skin is a different colour. You can see here slightly, so if I go back, there was an area I missed, which I will do that today. So it goes to show how different my skin was. So I will fix that later. But you can see clearly there the difference in the skin tone. So that will be fixed later. But all in all, if you see, I am very happy with it. And just so it's not uneven, like you can see here, right here, there's bound to be something with this, isn't there? Because when you don't have a mitt and something doesn't, when you don't have that instant mousse or something like where it comes out really quick and you can see the colour, it is a bit difficult. So yeah, so make sure you get into all the different places here. You can clearly see there when I do that there, that there was a difference in the tan. So yes, I'm going to do the Moisturizing Hydrating Primer, and this is from Makeup Revolution. So we're going to pop that on quickly. And I'm going to just warm that up in my hands. I have got my moisturizer and my Exfoliator oil for our foundation. I'm using my favourite blush today, and this is Kiko Milano, and it's in Unlimited Brush Mauve is what that is, and the colour is beautiful. I do have a Kiko Milano hold, that's it there, really nice, and you get a mirror too, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going back to my Wet n Wild dewy finish. I'm really loving it at the minute, because it will complement all. I've done dewiness, I've put some oil on, I've then put my hydrating primer. My skin is kind of glowing, as you can see. That's because those 3 combinations have come into one. So now what we're going to do is just pop some of this, and don't forget, it does have like a doe for like this, so really be careful when you pop it on, and only put it where you really feel you actually need it, especially if your skin is oily, because it will move quite easily. So what I'm doing today is I'm actually using my Laura Geller mirror to see what I'm doing, so that it's not too far away from you guys. I'm putting that on now. I hope everyone's well. Do check over on my lives on Facebook. Monday at 11 I'm doing a green smoothie, which I haven't done before. It's a new one, and I'd love for you guys to take a look and come on and talk to me on that. That would be amazing. So yes, I'm just looking here. I'm looking now at the moment, and we're just going to go in with my beauty blender. That definitely needs to go in the, needs to go clean today. So you can see, even though I'm putting my foundation on, the glowiness is still coming through, and it will help because this foundation is dewy, so really nice and fresh. Now you could absolutely have gone darker if you wanted to, and I might even put some on tonight, or maybe have a shower, exfoliate and do it again, and maybe do 4. But for me, and as you can see here, there is a clear difference. So I would be really happy to use that again. What I was going to do is just use just as a test, I'm going to use my droplets and my normal moisturizer from Superdrug, and just do that all over my body instead of a complete moisturizer with a tan in it. So there we go. Okay, so that's looking really nice. And then I'm just going to put my concealer on. I hope everyone's well, guys. What are you up to this week? I love when you're interacting with you guys on Facebook. It's been great. And it was Emily who suggested chia seeds on Monday for the smoothie. So I thought we'd start at 11. And you could take a look at what I'm doing and interact and chat. I'd love to chat with you guys. So yeah, so that's kind of the and you can see already it's definitely looking even. And don't forget when you're tanning the back of your neck as well. So yes, do my hydrating from e.l.f. This is their hydrating, is their camo concealer. I have run out of the other one, which is just their normal camo concealer. I used it up, so I do need to get some more of that. And I've got my kind of dome shaped eye blender from e.l.f. as well. It's great. I love them. I love them so much. So we're just gonna look here and pop this on. Okay, just got my little mirrors here. And only put it really where you need it. I think as you get older, you realise there's certain areas that actually will probably need concealer more as you get a little bit older. And then just where you naturally go red, which is definitely for me around my nose and a little bit around my chin as well. So last night, the wind is horrendous. So it's Thursday today. The wind was horrendous here. And there's another storm due tomorrow. But I was in the cabin with the kids in after school and they started to get really upset. And, you know, it was really heavy winds, rain, especially when we're out actually outside of the school. We're a section outside. So we are a cabin. We're not in the school, essentially. We're part of the school and we're in the school grounds. But there is a cabin dedicated to the after school, which is where we are. So they were really kind of nervous. The winds were howling. I mean, I've never heard winds like that before, really and truly. And then I got home and it started to calm down. And then I switched on the news, and apparently Friday, which is obviously tomorrow, we're due one of the most, apparently it may be a category red storm, which is the worst storm you can possibly have. So yes, stay indoors if you can, guys. Stay indoors if you can. I won't be able to unless the school's closed. I know in Ireland they're starting to close. Mum was saying this morning they're closing the schools if it gets really bad. I don't know if they'll do that here. Okay, so you can see it kind of all blends in. The highlight is where it is supposed to be, kind of the concealer everywhere under the eyes. Okay, I'm back. Of course I left my Maybelline matte makers somewhere else. You always plan and then things just don't go to plan. And I did end up getting my mirror too. I got this on Amazon. It's great, and it's just the perfect size. So yes, we'll be using that. Okay, so I'm just going to look, reblend in everything. And so I'm going to be setting with Maybelline's Matte Maker Mattifying Powder. And I'm going to be really gentle with this because we don't want to take away the dewiness that we've just done. So let's do that. And just make sure everything under here is okay. So I was talking to some of my friends and something off track completely. And they didn't want to say, but they feel like I was better blonde. And the blonde really kind of, I felt, made my hair so dry. But they think that the kind of darkness actually drains my skin and my face. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. I spent so much money in the hairdressers getting it back to brown, but I kind of see what they mean now. You do have to make a huge effort to look dewy and kind of fresh and you know, blush and things like that. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm thinking of getting some blonde highlights back again. Let me know what you think. I've been on lives with my hair down a couple of times on Facebook, and I'm sort of thinking about, I can see slightly their point, but I was trying to just go back to my natural roots, literally. But no, a couple of people have said I looked a little bit better blonde, so there you go. I didn't know whether to take that as a compliment or as, I don't know, but yes. So I'm just going to dab this in, and this is what it looks like, and this is in, there's not a, so it's just Matte Maker Mattifying Powder for flawless coverage and perfect, okay, 20 nude beige, and that's what that looks like. So yes, I will say it comes off really pale, but it actually comes off darker when you actually kind of dab it onto your skin. So we're just going to really make sure we have a lot of that product in there, because it's actually hard to take up on the brush. It's great for mattifying, but it is a little bit hard to take up on the brush. So I actually just dab it instead of going around the face. You can see I'm getting a breakout, but I know it won't last too long because the berry capsules are really doing good. That's actually, I think, from the new shampoo I'm using. I kind of think I've actually scratched myself, unfortunately. So yes, I'm just doing it naturally where it would start to leave my face, but you can see I've really made sure the dewiness is still there, and that's what we want. So that's that. But yes, I'm really happy with this so far. Maybe I will go another, let me know if you think I should go another shade darker. And I will get those tanologist drops. They're on the way, and they just didn't come in time, and I really wanted to do this for you guys and let you know how I feel about it, because we do want to feel nice. We want to feel, you know, we're getting kind of sunny days and dark days and sunny days, and especially if you're in the UK or England or anywhere that kind of the weather isn't exactly amazing, you want to look a little bit fresh, you know, so that's what I'm doing. I would start off, if you were new to tanning, with a moisturizing tanner, not like a huge mousse or anything like that, because I think it can be hard to get the level correct. So if you're trying to work on your levels and what suits me best, I would go for something like the Dove Hydrating Tan Moisturizer. That's what I've done, and it's really, really good value. Mine is in medium. They did have, this is medium to dark, some of them got light to medium. So this is what this looks like. There's a peach smell, there's a slight biscuity smell, but I think you get that with every tan anyway, any kind of mousse as well. So I've done that now. I think that's enough. So what I'm going to do now is just do my brows quickly. I'm going to brush them into place, and this is with my this is 001 dark brown Brow This Way, and we're just going to take that out now, and this is from Rimmel. Okay, so I'm just going to brush them out really quick. I'm going to do a live today, guys, because I've got 3 bundles from Juiceplus that are, it's a one-off payment that you can get, and I really want to remind everybody on Facebook. I know everyone's working and everyone's back to work and things like that, but I have certain times of the day that I can do live. So I did one yesterday, just about the bundles. I sent out a few samples to Sarah and to Rachel and Sophie, and they wanted to try the Uplift and the shakes, which I have. I've done one chocolate and one vanilla, and I've popped that in for them too. But I wanted to just come on Facebook just to let everybody know Juiceplus are doing this one-off. They've never ever done something like this. As long as I've been with them, they've never done this. They're just having three bundles, one-off payment, and it's yours. And you get it for 30 days. You've got everything you need for 30 days. And it's a perfect way to try Juiceplus. I wish they'd had that when I started out. But yes, I'm so jealous. So you've got one that just has the Uplift and Perform, which is what I'm getting. And that's really dedicated to people that are just starting the gym. They're starting to focus. They've gone to the gym 3 or 4 times. They're starting swimming. And they want something to kind of keep their energy up. The Perform is amazing. It kind of smells like, do you know, Angel Delight? It's that kind of gorgeous smell. Tastes amazing. And the Uplift are the energy drinks, so that's what I've gotten. They have another bundle which is everything. So you've got your shakes, chocolate and vanilla, and you've got your Uplift, and you've got your capsules as well, which is great, berry, veg and fruit. And then you have another one which is just called the Active Duo. So I will put them all on my Facebook today. I'll do a little live today really quickly just to remind everyone, because it's already the 17th. I can't believe it. February is just flying by, seriously. So yes, so I think the brows are done there, and that's absolutely fine. Let's pop the lid back on that. And what I want to do now is a bronzer. So I wasn't sure whether to go with Laura Geller or my Glowish from Huda Beauty, which I have just completely neglected. I need to start using my stash, you know. I think when you're a freelance makeup artist, you're always on the lookout for new things, absolutely. But I myself need to start using my own stash as well. And this one's a little bit tricky to open a lot, so let's just do that. So yes, I definitely would just want everyone not to miss out, because if I had have had this kind of deal when I was starting out, I would have loved it. So this is kind of what it looks like, kind of a marble effect. So what I'm going to do is use my Superdrugs number 308, and it's amazing. Do go into Superdrug, they've got really good value, good conditioned brushes. They don't kind of in the wash, I've washed this 2 times now, and it's not, none of the bristles have faded, anything like that. So what I'm going to do is really lightly go across. And this is what I mean, this is all going to match up. So that's what I mean by bronzer. Really use your bronzer to the best you can. If you cannot get, for some reason, a tan on your face, use a bronzer, anything you have to kind of match up. Because the only places you don't have to put it is places where you would naturally highlight, which is your eyes, you know, maybe the tops here, maybe the top here. I mean, you know, so everywhere else will be filled in. So I'm not doing a contour, I'm doing it really natural, super natural. And I'm just getting that kind of tan kind of look, sun-kissed look. And then I always just go over the top slightly, just to blend it down again. This is just a clean brush. And then I think everything just kind of sets, and we have room for our blusher as well. So just another thing I would say is that if you can go to Laura Geller to get anything, if you just spend one thing on high end, just get a kit. And that's from, I think I mentioned this before, and this is Huda Beauty. And this is her, now this one is obviously still, it was a limited edition. This is the best of the best baked full face basics. If you have, and she did say on QVC, if you have amazing skin, you don't need foundation. This is everything you need bar mascara. If you have absolutely amazing skin, you've got your blush, you've got your baked, this is, and I always forget the name, Baked Bronze and Brighten, which was her first ever product. You've got your highlights, and then you've got your 3 eyeshadows there too. You can use them wet or dry. So if you had amazing skin, you could just use this and you wouldn't need a foundation. You would probably just need mascara, things like that, and brow gel or whatever you use, but everything else would basically be here. So what I mean is Laura Geller on her website has a lot of boxes like this, kits, where you do get 3 or 4 products, because what I would say, this is my first and possibly my last, unless she comes out with another kit. My first ever purchase, and it was $34.99, and usually it's $60, and I thought, oh my god. And when I looked at the baked and bronze on its own, this is £34 on its own normally. So I got all of this, and it was a very limited edition. I literally got in there just as they were stocking it. Basically, there was like a day to go or something. So, but on her website, I know this isn't available anymore, but on her website she's got lots of similar things, so do take a look. So today for the blush, I'm going to go in with my Kiko Milano, which is also baked in Italy. So these are also an Italian company. They bake their bronzes, their foundations, everything powdered is baked basically. Similar to Laura Geller, they're just kind of they're not lower end, they're in medium. I would say they're in between medium. The highest foundation I said, and I think I said this before, in terms of cost was like £28. And the lowest I think was £7. This was $7.99 at the time, but I will look below. I think I've linked it in previous videos as well. So I've cleaned this off again, and I'm using this as a blush. This is multi-purpose, I love it. So I'm just gonna really, and again, I'm going for darker bronze blushes lately, because my skin tone seems to really like it. That's just beautiful. Okay, and that's just what I wanted. You just kind of have not too much, it's not taking over anything, but it all kind of blends in nicely. Okay, so I'm really happy with that. And you can see now, compared to my face at the beginning, everything now blends in. And that's what I wanted to say. Don't worry if you cannot get anything for your face in terms of a tan. Use what you have. If you've got a bronzer in any form, no matter what make it is, use it. Use it to your advantage. Put on your foundation as normal. Really use that bronzer to kind of get in places where your tan, the sun would naturally hit your face. Pop in some blush, make it look more natural. You know, your highlight is normal, and I think, you know, you're good to go. So that's what I did today. I had to kind of make do, think outside the box, because the tanologist oil drops just didn't arrive in time, and I really wanted to get this video done for you guys because I did say it was Thursday and I wanted to keep my promise. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to do our mascara, and this is their Day to Night, and this is Glam Eyes, and it is from gosh guys, Rimmel again. Okay, but I have to say a lot of my skin condition is due to going back on the berries. I just think, you know, this time around it's just been life-changing really, and I've gone through so many steps with Juiceplus. I've gone through I was kind of similar to most people. I was a bit skeptic, as you know. I recorded every part of my emotions with Juiceplus. You can see them. You can see when I left them as a customer because I felt they were too expensive. But then what I had done kind of really sillily is I bought everything in once, which you shouldn't do. You section things down, what you need. Diet, do you want just a clean detox? Do you want this kind of? And I hadn't. I gotten so excited. I kind of got everything, which is why I started to kind of panic and things like that. But then I really looked at what I wanted. So at the time I wanted shakes, I wanted the capsules. The first thing I ever saw was the capsules, because my skin I still have hormonal acne, don't get me wrong, I do, but it's cleared it, it's made my skin a lot better. It's kind of, my nails are kind of stronger, my hair, I mean, it's just had so many benefits for me really that I can't see myself not taking it. So yes, so that's kind of where I'm at the minute. So I do lives on it, I do keep you up to date, I do keep you up to date on all the deals they do, because I wouldn't want to miss out. If I had seen this deal when I was starting, I would have got it. There's 3 bundles, and they're amazing. They're all one-off payments. They're shakes, they're the Perform, they're uplifts, and they're all based into different bundles based on what you want to do. So I'll do another quick live today just to kind of update everybody. If you're not on my Facebook, definitely go down and link to it and like it and add yourself, maybe follow it, because I'm always on there, guys, weekly, and because I really want to keep in contact with everybody. So even if I can't get onto to YouTube, I'm always there. And the good thing with Facebook is you can, if I'm on Facebook at the time you see, just comment and say hi, and I'd love that, absolutely love that. And so yeah, so what I'll do for time's purposes is that I will come off now, do my mascara and come back. Hi guys, so I've done my mascara now. I've done 2 coats. I use the so one is lengthening, one is voluming. You can do as much as you want, but I think for me today that's fine. What I wanted to do too is a little bit of a highlight here too, because I didn't want to miss out on any kind of more radiance I could put into my skin. So this is e.l.f. and it's their e.l.f. duos, the quads, and this is Leash. I've got mine in lemonade too, but I thought this one here would really suit just the corners here of the, so that's what that looks like, and just really just kind of bring it up slightly, and so when you turn it just adds into the glow. What you could also do is bring it under the brow. You just have that extra light highlight. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other side, and it just adds to the dewiness and the glow, I think. Now this is a blush as well, just in case you're wondering. There's so many colours you can do. I've got lemonade, and I might in future maybe use or buy other ones, but I'm also just going to dab it here. Only because recently I've been noticing dark circles under my eyes, and it's one of those things where you just want to basically, if you can, improve that. There you go, it's better. And I want to improve it. I want to make sure that I look fresh, healthy, because I do start to feel that on the inside, and so I want to take care of my skin. So you know, the capsules can do a lot, but you need to take care of your skin. You need a skin routine. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to put some powder here because my nose has gone a bit red. Okay. So yeah, I think for me, that's a day look. It's nothing spectacular in terms of, you know, an amazing eye look. But for me, with the tan, and that's what I kind of wanted to get across, you want everything to look even. And so what I wanted to express today is that if you don't have, you know, something that you can put on the face in terms of a self tan, you can use your bronzer, use what you have, and it's absolutely amazing. You can definitely kind of make it work like I did today. So that's the video, guys. I'm actually going to use my, there's no self-care Wednesday, it's Thursday today. There wasn't a self-care Sunday because I was working, so I'm going to be using this later on, and I do have a review on it actually. It's their vitamin C shot fresh mixed tissue mask from Garnier. I do have a review on it, and I haven't used it in so long, guys, but I remember when I did use it, it just was so amazing. I felt the benefits for at least 3 or 4 days, and I had some serum left over, and basically you turn it over, you squish it, and the sheet comes down, and you leave it, you kind of massage it all together, and then you pop it on. So I'm looking forward to using that tonight. I might put it on my Facebook and my Instagram. And these are something really new, guys, that I've never used before, and I might use them in the next video. These are the Refreshing Spa eye patches with sea algae and caffeine for puffy eyes and dark circles, all skin types. So that's what that looks like. And I got that in Superdrug, and it's new and vegan. So that might be the next video that I do as well. I hope you're all having a really good week. It's nearly Friday. I hope you're all gonna, you know, have a nice relaxing day and weekend. And if you are working at the weekend, I feel your pain, but this weekend, gladly, I'm not. The kids are off next week, so I've gotten those days off for next week so that, you know, I can relax, I can plan, I can do things like that. I've been doing a lot of journaling. The Miracle Mornings book has been amazing. I'm just about finished, but I've put everything into place. You know, having that hour to yourself, get up that little bit earlier, have that hour and do everything you need to do to make your day feel a bit better and just get your mindset in a different place. So I'm still working on it, but it's definitely something that it's working for me so far. So yes, I hope you all have a really good day. I will be on again here shortly today. Don't forget, if you're seeing this today, I am on my live shortly. It will be, obviously you can just press #replay, and I will be just going through the bundles. And if you have an issue with how do I get it, I'm interested in, but what do I do? I can always just help you. We can go through the order together, one-off payment, and then you have it for 30 days and you have everything you possibly need in terms of what you would like to change in your lifestyle. So yes, I'll leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I might try the tanologist drops in my normal moisturizer the next time, but if you are just looking for a moisturizer with a little bit of a tan, I would certainly go with Derma Spa from Dove. I would give them a 10 out of 10 for that. But as you can see, definitely just look at where you're putting it, because obviously you don't have the mist. It's not a kind of a tan that comes out straight away. So we all make mistakes, we're all human, but it's clear there that I did miss this section. So yes, that's everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope if you ever need a request, do let me know, my email, or just comment below. I really, really appreciate all my old subscribers too that have come a long way with me. And I'll see you in the next video, guys, and have a great day.